This story was told to me by my mom. She heard the story when she was a teenager. The story takes place in Durango, Mexico. So in Durango, Mexico, there was a prison cell where bad criminals would be put in there and they would wake up dead the next morning. Nobody knew what was going on inside the cell, so they named it the Cell of Death. So they all decided to only put bad criminals inside the cell. But then one day they put a petty theft inside the cell. So they put the petty theft inside the cell, and his last wishes or request was a stool, a box of matches, and a long candle. So he was thrown into the cell, and inside the cell was really dark. Every time he heard something inside the cell or he felt a strange presence, he would light up the candle and he would see that there was nothing there. So eventually he decided just to keep the candle lit because he was freaking out. And while having the candle lit, he saw a very large scorpion inside the cell, crawling around, and it went inside a hole. So now he's frightened. He doesn't know what to do, so he stands completely still, hoping that he doesn't die. Hours pass by, but he is now determined not to die in that cell. So what he does is that he lights up the candle again, and he sees a scorpion getting real close to him. So he takes off his sombrero, and he covers the scorpion with the sombrero and uses the stool to sit on to hold it down. And he just waits for the police officer in the morning to check up on him. So when the police officer checks up on him the next morning, he's shocked to see him that he's still alive. Then the prisoner tells the police officer, "Look, I caught the creature that was killing everybody in the cell." I forgot to mention earlier in this that anybody that survived a night in that cell was automatically given their freedom. So they kept their word and gave this guy his freedom. That's the story that I was told. But you know what I don't know if it's true or not, but you know what they say. Durango, Mexico is home of the most venomous and largest scorpions in the world.